Richard Southern joins us for our daily business chat, and it's official, Richard, Facebook's parent company is rebranding
to Meta. They're going to call themselves Meta. What do you think of that one, Erica?
Meta, I don't have any feeling for or against that name.
Yeah, the metaverse, I guess, is what they're trying to shift their way towards. So a lot of different takes on Facebook changing its name to Meta. But CEO Mark Zuckerberg, Erica, said that Facebook doesn't fully encompass what the company does and is still closely linked to one product. Over time, he says, though, we want to become a metaverse company, a company that does many different types of things. Important to note that what we're looking at there, the actual Facebook itself, the Facebook app, that's going to keep the Facebook name. We're talking here about the overarching corporate name changing to Meta. Facebook owns, in addition to that particular app, they own Instagram and Oculus and all that. So the overarching company name is going to be Meta. The bottom line here, though, Erica, is this is a company eager to change the channel, eager for something new, because there have been a series of negative stories about Facebook. There was a whistleblower that said the company put profits over the safety of its users. So I think this has a lot to do with Mr. Zuckerberg saying, hey, we're moving on from that. Look at this. We're called Meta now.
Yeah, certainly timing's very interesting there, isn't it? Okay, international travel restrictions have been loosened over the past month, but there are calls for the Canadian government to take one more step, Richard.
Yeah, if you're arriving back in Canada from an international destination, Erica, in addition to, your proof of vax, you got to show a negative COVID test. That is irking the Canadian travel and tourism sector, irking as well the Canadian Snowbirds Association. They say that seniors are overwhelmingly vaccinated and are not a big risk and can't afford the up to $200 a pop it takes to get one of these PCR tests that Canada needs to see when you arrive back at the airport. We talked today to the Travel Association and to the Snowbirds Association. Take a look.
They are often canceling or rescheduling. The reason, confusion about the border overall and confusion over the ever-evolving rules.
Now that the United States has expanded eligibility for COVID-19 booster shots to include those 65 years of age and over, we anticipate returning snowbirds will be the safest and most vaccinated Canadians when they return in the spring. We're calling on the federal government to follow the lead of other G20 countries and remove the testing requirement for vaccinated travelers.
If you're talking about an average family, Erica, that needs PCR tests to get back home, it could be $600 or more. So we'll see if Ottawa moves on that or not.
And finally, quickly, Starbucks workers could soon be receiving a larger paycheck.
Really big news from Starbucks Canada. There's a big labor crunch going on right now, and to deal with that, Starbucks says it's hiking wages. New hires will be making $1 above the provincial minimum wage. Existing employees will receive between a 6 and 10% pay hike. Starbucks says baristas after this could be making between $13 and $20 an hour. Supervisors could make more than $24 an hour. All this, again, to alleviate that big labor shortage that Starbucks is seeing, Erica.
All right, that's Business Editor Richard Southern. Thanks, Richard.
Thanks.